Well, hi. Thought I would do a video today. I have not done this before. Um, I see all these videos on YouTube on these women with breast cancer who make these videos to update people, and they're super inspirational and all that stuff, and that's not me. But I thought it might be nice to do one. Some of my family, you're all out of state, haven't seen me. For those of you who haven't seen me for a while, I'll let you see that I am okay. Still fat, less hair, but I'm hanging in. Last couple of days have been really tough. Been wanting to kind of try and write about it just to kind of get out of my own brain a little bit. I didn't really want to type it all up and everything. And Justin and the kiddos are out for right now, so I thought, well, I'll try this. We'll see how it goes. If it's a disaster, we won't do another one. But I've had a couple of really tough days. Super frustrated about it. I think if you saw my post yesterday, I was supposed to have chemo yesterday, which would have been Friday the 4th of March. Can't believe we're in March already. And they ended up calling me in the morning and telling me that the infusion clinic called me in the morning and told me that my enzyme levels, my liver enzymes, were too high, so it wasn't safe to do chemo yesterday. So they're putting me off for a week. We're going to wait. We're going to do my labs again and make sure it's safe to do chemo this coming Friday. I'm just so frustrated today because for somebody who did not have chemo yesterday, I feel crappy. I've had a headache for the last 2 days that won't go away. I'm super tired. It is 2:45 in the afternoon, and I've already had 2 naps today. So I'm not sure exactly why I'm feeling this way. I don't know if the liver enzymes have anything to do with it. I don't know if it's just how I'm going to react to chemotherapy. I don't know. But it's super frustrating. I have a list of about 1 million things I'd really like to do in my house. Clean it, mop the floors, all that stuff that I really like to do when it's nice and springy out, and get my house ready for spring, and I don't feel up to doing any of it. It's just not going to get done. So, just kind of trying to deal with that and be okay with it. And just let some of this little stuff go and not focus on it right now. I have to say I'm a little annoyed that my doctor's office hasn't called me to talk to me about what all this means. It was only the infusion clinic that called to tell me that we couldn't do it. Is the headache and the fatigue because of the liver enzymes? Is it something else? Is this something to really be worried about? Does this mean I can't take chemo? I have all these questions, and nobody from my physician's office has talked to me about this yet. So I'm going to give them till about Monday afternoon. Today's Saturday. Obviously, they're closed. But I'm going to give them till Monday afternoon, and if somebody doesn't call me by Monday afternoon, I'm going to be calling in there to try and at least get some of these questions answered so I can stop perseverating on it so much. Yeah. So, like I said, all I've really done today is sleep. Put my feet up, slept in the recliner at least twice today. I'm trying to stay out of my bed. I don't want to go to bed and never come out of my bedroom, because that's just not a good thing to do right now. So I'm just trying to stay up around everybody and be as positive as I can, and some days I do a better job of that than others, and today is not that day. So, still trying to cope with this, still trying to accept that this is reality for right now and probably going to be my reality for the next year. I sat down the other day with a calendar and started counting out my weeks of AC chemo, which is what I'm in right now, which is where I'm getting the 2 drugs. That's going to be for 2 months. And then when I switch over to the Taxol, will be weekly for 12 weeks. That'll be another 3. And then kind of figuring out from there. Likely I will have surgery that will be a recovery time of 6 to 8 weeks, so counting that out. And then, of course, very likely I will have chemo and radiation after surgery for, I don't know how long that will be. So, I mean, that at least, even just the surgery recovery time takes me into September. It's just mind-boggling to me right now. Because that is just an awful long time to not feel good and not feel like yourself. And that's really probably my biggest issue right now, is just not feeling good and wanting to sleep all the time. So I don't know. I'm doing the best I can, around here. I'm still trying to work. It's hard when you're as tired as I am, and you just want to curl up, a couple times a day and take a nap. But I am just determined that I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to continue to try. I'm not going to give up until I just get to the point where I just can say I just absolutely can't do it. Or they kick me out the door, one way or the other. So that's my plan at this point. Still trying to do stuff around the house and try and be as normal as I can. I really don't know what else to do other than that. So at this point, I am due to have chemotherapy on Friday the 11th. That's the plan anyway. I go in on the 10th for my lab work, and that's where we're going to see whether or not it's safe for me to have chemo. They have set me up for a CT scan of my abdomen for my liver. That's scheduled on March 21st, so that's another reason why I need to call my doctor's office, because I guess I need to find out if the scan is going to impact my next chemo or not. So just a lot going on, a lot in my head, a lot of thoughts, I think, and I'm just worried about, I'm a Talbot, we do that, we perseverate on stuff until, I don't know, until there's no point, I guess, but trying to manage that the best I can, trying to be positive. Everybody else here is doing okay. The kids are okay. Justin's doing well. I worry about Justin because he's just trying to take on absolutely everything himself, and just trying to take the load off of him where I can. So, those people who have sent like restaurant gift cards and meals and things, it has just been amazingly helpful, because that's something that I can utilize to take that load off of Justin, because right now he's just got everything on him and I worry about him all the time. The girls are okay. Amy's hanging in there, doing okay. Andy, I just don't think she's really kind of figured out what all this is or really understands what's going on. So, I think she just understands Mom's sick and Mom doesn't have any hair, and that's all she really understands, and that's okay. We'll just go with it from there. So I'm doing the best I can to try and eat, keep my strength up. This chemo taste that's in your mouth is just awful. But I will say, my boss, Juanita, gave me a whole bag of Jolly Ranchers, and they're wonderful at getting that awful taste out of your mouth. So I'm hoping that when I have chemo again, and it's right after the chemo time, that they work as well as they're working right now. That's my plan. I live on 7-Up right now, because that helps keep my stomach at least somewhat settled. That nausea feeling still has not completely gone away. I haven't been sick, thankfully. I'm very thankful for that I have not been violently ill like some people get, but it's just that constant feeling of nausea that is just, it just wears you out. So, that's how things are going. Just to give everybody a quick update. I don't know if I'll do another video or not, but I thought today, maybe I would give it a shot rather than sitting and typing everything out. So, hope everybody's doing okay out there. Yeah, so enjoy this beautiful weather this weekend. I love it. My windows are open, getting some fresh air in here, loving the sunshine. Just wish I could stay awake a little bit longer to enjoy it, that's all. So anyway, thank you to everybody. People have been so kind, so supportive, so helpful. It's really been humbling and overwhelming to get the help and the support we've gotten. That I so appreciate it. I just can't even thank people enough. But again, thank you for everything. And I don't know. We'll see if I'll do one of these again or not. So until next time, guys, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.